Pisces Moon. How are you? Pisces Moon. Man, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate all of your time and your energy and your love. And welcome to 2020. This is going to be your general read for your moon sign, Pisces Moon, for January 2020. Now, this may resonate for any Pisces sun or rising or whatever. If you have Pisces anywhere else in your chart, this may resonate to you, but the intention is more so set for my Pisces moon folk. All right, so I wanted to take a look and see how you're going to bring in the new year emotionally, in spite of what's really coming after happening to you, or what's actually occurring in the physical. I wanted to see just your emotional side of things. Also, the moon is about your intuition. It's also about the things that, may need to be revealed, all right? So I wanted to take a look at all aspects of that. And so I just want to go ahead and thank you so much, Spirit, for allowing us to be here for Pisces Moon. Please allow me to see and understand and interpret the message. Of course, the messages are general, so if they don't resonate, then just leave it where it is. But if it does resonate, make sure you go ahead and leave a like and comment. And make sure you tell me how it's working for you, okay? Because honestly, the comments are where it's at. So, all right, let's do one more shuffle. I'll cut the deck. All right, so the card that we have here is card number 21, Sagittarius. I see. Okay. Oh, wow. Listen, honestly, what I'm feeling, Pisces, is I'm feeling like you guys, excuse me, I very much feel a more assertive energy coming for you guys as you cross over into 2020 and as you go through January, okay? What I do see is that things will be communicated to you, okay? That 2 + 1 is 3. So I'm feeling like that 3 is about communication. There's some things that are going to be communicated to you. Things are gonna actually begin to click for you, okay? And I feel like emotionally, you're going to start to feel like, okay, you need to begin to do things or feel such a way that is going to allow you to be able to get the most of a certain experience versus, the short end of the stick, if any of you are dealing with that. But overall, I just feel like a lot of things will become clear to you. There's going to be the things that you actually do feel. I feel like it's going to you're going to begin to see those things, whether it's through signs or whether you actually do physically manifest what you've been feeling into actually what you begin to see play out around you, okay? But at the same time, I do feel like this is a moment where that energy is happening because there is a certain experience that you do need to take yourself through, okay? That's definitely what I feel. Some sort of learning experience. Sagittarius to me is always about adventuring out into the world, okay? So a lot of you may be traveling more. You may be feeling the need to travel more so that you can get a broader, experience, like broaden your horizon a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some more energy. Thank you, Spirit, so much for those messages. Let's go ahead and pull some more energy and take a look at some actual signs that maybe Spirit is trying to get you to recognize and understand. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for those messages for Pisces Moon. Please allow us to continue. All right. Okay, one more shuffle. Right, so our first card is we have Hammer, Force. Yeah, Spirit is telling me to kind of loosen your grip a little bit, okay? I feel like, again, emotionally, you kind of already know that there's things happening. You just, like I said, you haven't been able to see them. I really feel like, Spirit is saying, hey, you may be trying to strain your sight a little bit. You may be trying to force it. Don't force it. Just imagine it. See it within you. first, okay, and allow it to be brought to you from the universe. That's what I'm feeling here the most, okay. And sorry if it's a little blurry, but that is what I'm feeling here the most, okay. um, yeah, try not to force it. Try not to force a particular outcome. Yes, it's okay to see it. It's okay to visualize it. Even if you do see it, try not to control how fast or how slow it actually comes to you, because it is going to come to you with time. A lot of you, this is you literally seeing over the threshold into 2020. Or maybe you saw over the threshold into 2020, depending on when you're watching this. And it's like, okay, you've been doing everything to try to make sure that that particular outcome does happen. Well, listen, Spirit is saying, okay, that is, again, it's in line for it to happen, and it will occur in 2020. But again, you forcing it to happen, or you having your hand in too much and how it does happen, you could end up, forcing an opposite effect, all right? Or if not an opposite effect, or, not so much a desirable effect, all right? The next sign that we have here is web, cosmic plan. Yes, again, this is Spirit saying, listen, what's to happen for you is a part of a cosmic plan. So again, it is something that you do need to learn, and it is something that you do need to actually experience, and go through. Now, honestly, as far as the feelings that I'm channeling, I don't feel like this is anything negative, okay? Um, we will pull tarot with this, all right? But I don't feel like this is anything negative at all. Just honestly, what I feel is, I feel like, again, there's a certain experience that you need to go through, and this is all about you seeing that, being aware of it, being prepared for it, but again, not being so wrapped up in the outcome, because, you know, that water in these webs could drop in any direction. Yes, it'll always still get to the center of the web, but it could happen in any different random way, okay? And that web is very delicate. You don't want to break that web by trying to, by force, make an outcome. You don't want to break that delicate line of the way things are going to naturally happen, because you have this heavy ass hammer and you think you can. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Let's get 2 more shuffles. Here we go. Let's go ahead and cut. All right, first card here in the central energy is the King of Cups. Yes, be emotionally mature about this, okay? Be emotionally mature about it. Yes, you can see it. You're sitting there on your island, maybe a little bit isolated, but at the same time, being very much within your emotions. Very excited, okay? But just because you are a great and powerful king and you can manage your emotions well, doesn't mean that you can, again, attempt to mess with the cosmic plan. And listen, and when I say that, again, I'm speaking very generally. So however this fits to your situation, okay? However it fits to your situation. There's many things that you can do on a conscious level to affect the outcome. All right, the outcome, yes, is going to be always the same, but it may never happen the way, there's an intentional platform of the way things are supposed to happen. All right, and you forcing it is only going to destroy you altogether, or is going to make that process, more held up. Okay, so don't be so emotionally mature that you can't actually see the signs that are right in front of you. Okay, don't be so. I really feel like with this energy, it's more like you're just like, yeah, I feel this way. I'll probably never tell anybody how I feel, and if I do tell anyone how I feel, it's like, it's in a way to make yourself very, above it all right? But don't be so above it all that you can't even allow spirit to allow things to happen for you, okay? Whew. I probably was repeating myself a whole bunch in that, but whatever. I always have to say it different type of ways because everyone understands things different types of ways. So sorry, not sorry. Anyways, let's take a look here. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Ah, now I see what it is. Okay, I definitely see what it is. Yeah, you're understanding what's coming forward towards you. You can see it. You've been visualizing things. Okay, um, even if you weren't always in the know about it for whatever reason, if someone brought you this information, now you're in the know. Okay, I feel like though this definitely has something to do with either family or money or um, just your own foundational level or like your own status of where you are supposed to be in life, right? Yeah, it's like, you know what, you may have had a great opportunity younger or years ago, okay? But I feel like you've kind of ridden that now and, you've kind of sat there on that, like you really haven't allowed much change to really occur. Okay, so yes, now you've mastered that as the king. You've mastered that, but understand again, Spirit is trying to show you things in your horizon that is going to come forward towards you. Okay, you may be even forcing yourself out of those particular opportunities because you're not allowing yourself to be more open to the blessings, if you will. It's like you got this one big blessing that you took, and it's like, yep, that's it. I'm gonna just ride that. Spirit is saying, okay, but we got some things new coming for you in the year 2020. Some things new that you need to experience. Now, don't be holding on. The Devil card and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I see. Now I understand. There's a certain level of comfort that you are not willing to give up, Pisces Moon. There's a certain level of comfort that you're not willing to give up. In fact, it's you've grown so comfortable in where you're at, it's almost like it's become your crutch in a way. You've almost kind of made yourself, in a way, a slave to your own comfortability, right? That may not be a word, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. There may be certain habits that you have picked up in that comfortableness that you're not ready to give up just yet. But understand again, you do see this change. You do see what's actually what's occurring to you because look, honestly, oh, I see it now, Spirit. What I see here is, look, the Knight of Pentacles, you're getting ready to give something away. You don't want to give something away. You're trying to hold on to something because you don't want to give it away because your time with it now is no longer needed with it. And you see or you understand, or you've been enlightened at least to understand that, okay, yes, this was always going to be a part of the experience. I would be blessed with it and I would be able to have it and hone it and use it and get myself to a particular point in status, right? But you're having issues with actually now giving back or relinquishing it, okay? Now, listen, I don't mean this in any negative connotation or any negative way because honestly, we all struggle and deal with that, honestly, even as a parent, if you're a parent out there and it's just like, okay, honestly, sometimes it's like heirlooms or certain inheritances that it's just like, it's been a constant in your life for so long since it was given to you. It's like, yes, it's a happy experience to give it away to your offspring or to, someone else that means a lot to you. But at the same time, it's like, you don't want to part with it. Okay. So again, that could be relative to any point in your life, whether it's money, an heirloom, just, I don't know, anything, right? There's a feeling here where you feel like you giving it away is going to put you in a very, very dark space. But in actuality, you holding on to it has put you already in that dark space, and you need to be able to give it away because it's like I see a little bit of sunshine that someone gave to you because you needed it very, very much. you've allowed it now to become a crutch, and you really need to actually begin to pass it on. And I don't mean that in any bad way, like, oh, someone's going to die or anything. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm just trying to say is your time with something has run its course. You don't need it anymore. Allow it to be a blessing to someone else, because that's what they need, just like that's what you needed. Whew. Let's take a look under the deck. Under the deck is the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups right there sitting under the King of Cups. That's so crazy. Yeah. This energy here with the Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like, yeah, it's a passing down of something. I don't feel like it's a passing of anyone. I just feel like it's a passing down of something. Honestly, what I'm feeling like is, I feel like there's two people that have a lot of emotions for one another, whether they're a family member or a husband and wife. I'm getting more so almost where it's kind of like husband and wife, okay? But in any familiar relationship to this person, to whoever these two people are, whether they're older, like brother and sister, or older siblings, what I'm feeling is there's always been this kind of static in a way between the two of you, because someone never wanted to really open up, and someone was also very, very free, but the other person really wasn't. And so there's another person being used as another crutch, like, you're who I use to allow me to see things different, whereas the other person is like, well, you're who I use to allow myself to be more selfish when I need to be more selfish. You know, so it's almost like I almost see an end of a very toxic relationship for you, Pisces moon. I see the end of it. Okay. You just have to be willing to, like I said, give a certain thing away, and it could be that person, or it could be that, whatever situation that you're in. All right. So I hope that made sense to you, but that's just the messages that were being shown to me. All right. Don't drag me in the comments saying I don't make sense. I made sense to somebody. So let's go ahead and pull from the Chakra Oracle deck and take a look and see what Spirit would like us to concentrate on within ourselves to help navigate through this energy a lot more smoothly. Because this is some deep energy. It's serious, it's deep, but it's not bad. It's just serious. Here we go. The first card here is action, movement, perseverance, discipline, motivation. Yes. It's time to take some action. It's time to get moving. It's time to, the spark being lit up, right? It's also card number 3 as well, and it is a part of your base chakra, your root chakra, which is your your action center, where things get cooking, right, if you want to say. But I really feel like this is saying, okay, you know what, someone moved on your behalf and spoke something to you or gave something to you, right, and it got you moving and motivated. Also, look, 2-1 is 3, and then card number 3 here. So again, communication. All right. Maybe some of you, someone spoke to you like in a very motivational way. Okay. And it kind of sparked this idea. All right. Our next card here that we have is card number 14, money, finances, power, generosity, abundance. Yeah, money. And you know what word actually spoke out to me here was generosity, because that's what's the whole part of this reading here, was you needing to be generous enough to pass something down to someone who was in need of something that at one time you were in need of. And again, it could be money. It may not be money. It could be money. It could be a position. Someone took a chance on you to give you a position, and now you've elevated and advanced. maybe even a co-owner of something with someone, and it's time for you to go ahead and just kind of relinquish some things to someone, maybe a subordinate. Okay? But it could be, in fact, someone gave you money. Now it's time for you to bless someone else. But I really feel like it's action needs to be taken. And I really feel, honestly, for some of you, there's like a tug on, there really is a tug on your heart, because you know what I'm speaking about, for the ones that do know. Okay? If you've been feeling lately like, you know what, I'm in a position now where I can bless someone the way I was blessed in a past situation, then it's just like, do it. But make sure you do have the right intentions in doing it. Okay? But there's something very philanthropistic. I know I just butchered that whole word. Don't drag me. But very that about this whole situation. You know, you're seeing where you're needing to be more of a philanthropist as opposed to, hoarding certain resources. And I mean that very respectfully, Pisces moon. Okay? Well, anyways, that's your message. But sorry if it was a bit rough, but that's just what I see. So let me know how everything goes in the comment box below. Of course, the comments are like where it's at. Like, y'all always let me know the real. So go ahead. Thank you so much. Make sure you give this a thumbs up. Make sure you share, subscribe. I welcome you to subscribe. And this has been real. I'll see you guys later. If you want to book a personal reading, then just check the description box below. All the details about that will be there. All right. Bye, Pisces moon. See you later.